I'm Jackie. This is Garrett. We almost got divorced. Going through all that made us like how we are now, which is just so much better than you could ever imagine.
When you get through the deepest, darkest part of the night, man, it ain't nothing but sunshine after that.
This is the most important job you'll ever have, and people don't put as much work into it as they should. We're going on 25 years. We have 5 adult children and 1 brand new granddaughter. She's so cute.
Episode 7. This one is about lies of omission, which I don't even think is a real thing.
It's real.
It's
a lie.
It's an oxymoron.
It is a lie.
You can't lie if it's omitted. Nothing was said.
You're omitting it because you're a liar.
Let's let them be the judge.
Fine. So, do you want to tell what the situation was?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, he's the only one who knew about it for 10 years, so he might as well.
It was more than 10 years.
All right, so he's the only one who knew about it for more than half of our marriage.
Well, this happened at a place of work that I worked at.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, it was inappropriate, but handled appropriately.
It was not.
Okay, we'll let y'all be the judge of that. So I was at work, had a group of people I ate lunch with every day, probably about 7 or 8 of us. And, over time, you just, I don't know, you know the people in the group. They're just friends or whatever.
Whatever.
I'm trying to say this. Okay, so just one particular day, I happened to be in someone's office, and one of the people from the group,
his friends.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He would call this person friend.
This person was a friend.
Clearly, very friendly.
Can I tell the story?
Yes. Go ahead.
And I was basically, long story short, I was straddled in the chair.
No, make it long.
No.
Make it nice and long so that everybody knows what happened.
Nah. I was straddled in the chair I was sitting in. That was it.
That was it.
I mean, there was more to it, but that's what happened.
That's all we know about.
Who was we?
Me and the people out there.
You know more than I just told. I cut the story down for sake of time.
I told him to tell it all.
All right. Now it's your turn to get back to the question.
How did I feel when I found out about it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even remember how I found out about it or why I was even looped into the situation, since, again, it happened in yesteryear. But I felt like the fact that he kept it from me suggested that there was more. Not on his end of it, on his friendly friend's end of it. Like, he was trying to protect this person. I don't know if this was the situation where I actually found the person. Was this the one?
I think you did look the person up.
I found them.
Yeah.
But I just felt like if you were going to tell it at all, like, why not tell me when it happened? I don't even know how I would have reacted upon hearing about it in real time, because I wasn't given the opportunity to have a feeling about it.
Because there was no reason for you to have a feeling.
Because he handled it.
I did. And there was no point in bringing it home if it was
Then
settled.
why was it ever brought here? This is the debate.
It wasn't. I don't even know how
here.
you know. I still to this day don't remember. You just...
Well, no one else told me. You told me.
No, I was talking and you overheard.
Who were you talking to?
I think it was our friends from another state.
I don't know. Because I feel like we spoke about it.
On Christmas Eve.
See?
The day before Thanksgiving.
It was a friend of mine that came over to celebrate with us.
Yes.
Yeah, and it just came up casually.
And the celebration was then ruined.
No, it was not.
It was.
It was not.
We haven't celebrated with this person since.
Not because of that.
It is because of this.
Okay.
She can't even look at him the same.
Okay, yeah, right. Alex loves me.
Oh my God, he named your name.
Oh. I can bleep that out.
No.
I've done that before.
She's proud to be known.
Okay.
As the person who was on my side.
All right.
I love you, Alex. I think there is such thing as oversharing because I feel like it's information overload and the person tires of hearing you yammer on, especially like somebody who's not a big talker. Like there is such a thing as oversharing. Like I don't need to know that like, Robin Redbreast greeted you when you got in your car this morning or anything like that.
Right.
But there's some things that I feel like if I ask you how your day was, and you were recently straddled and you don't say, oh, well, there was a situation at work that I reported to HR, which by the way did not happen. Then I think that's a problem. Because if something dramatic happens to me at work, I'm going to talk about it until I'm tired of talking about it. If not to you, to someone else that lives in this house.
Yeah, but that's rare.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. Because I'm not a talker. This one, self-proclaimed, loves to talk, got real chatter shy about the situation.
That's how you found out.
Because he was talking years later. He couldn't help himself.
So I just think there's a lot of things that happen in a relationship that stir up feelings and issues that aren't really there. So I didn't really feel like it was something like I tell Jackie all the time, like if something was like that would have happened to her, and I know this doesn't mean it's equal and opposite, that I know who she is. I don't have anything to worry about. Like I like if that happens to her, like she could tell me. But then like I have had experience with Jackie when I have told her some of the things that I've done or experienced. And there's like all this questioning that comes with it to the point where I feel guilty.
Now he don't want to talk.
I don't.
Why?
Because the more I talk, the more I sound guilty. And I
never doubt you, but I know how women are.
I do too.
Really?
Yes, I do know.
How? How do you know how women are? You have so much experience with all these different women. What kind of experiences? What else don't we know?
I told you.
You told me everything.
I've had to say no.
At work?
Anywhere. On the street? On the side of the road? Huh?
On the side of the road?
I'm just saying.
On the street?
Babe.
See, the more he talks,
I help with a tire,
the more it comes out.
If I help with somebody with their car tire, that's the side of the road.
That is the side of the road.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, I just don't think everything is worth stirring something up when I know you might take it a little overboard.
But why would I take it overboard?
I don't know. That's the thing I don't know. I think you would laugh it off like I would, but it don't happen that way. And I don't know why. I feel like you should be able to laugh it off with me, but
that wasn't fun.
You want me to take people to HR.
I think she should have been taken out back.
But
it's inappropriate. Like, if something like that happened, my whole thing was he's the breadwinner for our family. Mm-hmm. This trollop could have negatively impacted me, my kids, our household. If someone had walked by, someone who doesn't like him, now he is well liked by millions, as he said, on the street, on the side of the road.
I didn't say that.
But if someone walked by that did not care for him or that was gunning for his job and just happened to see this sexcapade going on, because in a split second, that's what something looks like, and they reported it, I guarantee he would have been the one disciplined. He would have been the one fired. And she would have lived to straddle another man.
First of all, I had witnesses.
I just don't know why she felt so comfortable straddling you. That was my thing. He's a little too friendly. That's my issue.
You're not even waiting for questions.
I'm not asking any. I'm not asking any questions. And I'm not going to be answering any questions.
Wait. First, can I address one thing at a time?
I haven't asked you anything.
I know.
But when I do, he said he doesn't want to answer. Okay, go ahead.
I want to address them in front of the people. First of all, I had witnesses. And second of all, my reputation precedes me. No one would have believed that I wanted this woman to straddle me in the workplace.
It's what it looks like.
It is, but again, there was enough.
It's the perception.
It is, but Who you gonna
So
believe?
he keeps saying it is, which means I'm right.
No,
he owes me an
it
apology.
means the perception is, look at that on Garrett.
We should get her fired.
No,
Exactly.
not that.
Why?
No.
Why?
Because I'm appealing, she should get fired?
If so- if someone was straddling one of your boys on their job and someone reported them because they didn't report it and they got fired, you wouldn't go up there. You wouldn't have to. I'd already be up there.
But what would that line of questioning even look like?
But like, why? I just don't
Sir,
understand.
how did you get on the bottom of this person's straddle?
What if they fired you both?
They wouldn't do that. They do an investigation.
And find him at the bottom. At the bottom of the straddle. We're never going to agree on this.
We are.
We're not.
That's why we're doing this right now. So we can come to an understanding.
We talked about this for hours with a group of friends. Not just Alex, but other friends as well.
No, I'm gonna make like there's just no like there is a such thing as oversharing. And to go home and be like, this girl winked at me, this girl smacked me on the butt, this girl told me to come over her house.
Oh
That's
my.
just
He's kidding.
I'm just saying if
Invites into the home.
I'm just
I
saying
have
if that
my whole
happens
bottle.
to a man, he doesn't run home and tell his wife. After a little while, it'll seem like he's trying to pump himself up to make her jealous. And that's just not worth any drama when there's nothing to challenge.
I'm done with this one. People like to omit things under the guise of protecting your spouse. Were you protecting me from being straddled by this tramp by not telling me? Exactly. What were you protecting me from? Her behavior was harsh.
It was. But tramp.
But he's defending this
I'm
troll.
not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Defend
I'm
me.
Not.
Like,
I am defending you.
How were you protecting me by not telling me? What did you think was going to happen?
The same thing that happens now.
What?
You just react in a way that makes me like I'm a victim.
So you weren't a victim. You were a willing participant.
No.
See,
No,
there's
I was
no
a victim, but I don't need to be treated like that.
I'm not treating you like a victim.
Yes, you do.
No, I'm treating myself like the victim because you don't see how it affects us all.
How?
What must your children think?
They already know that I'm nice and people take it wrong. They
I
abuse
would
my
love
niceness.
to ask. I would love to ask one of your kids what they think.
We did.
And what did they think?
They agreed with you.
Because
the girl.
I'm right.
The girl. We didn't ask the boy. I think we may have asked.
That also agreed with me.
No, I don't remember the context, but
Now his memory
did we
escapes
ask the
him.
boys?
I feel like we asked two of them.
But see, they feel threatened in front of.
Why?
I don't know. The same reason I hide it.
Knowing about the incident back then would not have changed anything for the course of our marriage. Might it have caused an argument? Perhaps, based off of what he's saying, because I would have had questions similar to the ones I had when I found out 20 years later. But he probably would have felt like he had to defend himself because he felt like I was attacking him. And I don't think any way I would have worded it to say, I'm not attacking you, I believe you, it's not you. I don't think it would have been received in the heat of the moment.
Let me ask this though. If you had never found out, how would that have changed our marriage?
It would be the same.
Exactly.
So why do I know? That's the question. I did not need to know.
I don't know how
because
you know.
He couldn't stop talking. That has always been a problem.
I think your friend asked something that I could relate to, and I related to it in a way that I didn't realize, like, yeah, I bet, like, that you hadn't heard about that particular. And that's not the first
that's not the first what?
time that I've
been straddled?
No. That's not the first time that I mentioned something that happened a while ago that you found out about.
See? He's keeping things from me.
No, because you have a history of overreacting.
Yeah, history.
That's because of my influence.
I'm never going to see your side of this.
Wait.
I know I'm not.
What you would say, whether I told you when it happened or now, you're saying that you should have been afforded the chance
to have a feeling about it.
Why?
Why not?
Because it was a moot point.
So why do I know? That's what I'm saying. Like, it shouldn't even have been revisited.
It's
obviously something that
slip.
that has stuck with you. It's memorable for you. It is something that you hold on to and you think about apparently frequently that you were reminiscing about this incident.
There was a trigger at some point with your friend that brought it up.
So you're blaming her.
I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying she was talking about something that brought that memory up. And it was so long ago, I just whisked away with it. Like, not thinking you would even care. Which, I don't know why I thought that, but...
I don't know why either. Like, the truth is always going to be the best thing. Because a lie is always going to be exposed. And a lie is always something that you have to keep up with. So why tell a lie? I cannot stand. He just doesn't tell it at all. Lie of omission.
It's not
people.
A lie.
Yes, it is.
If you never said it, it's not a lie.
You're omitting it. It's a lie of omission. My mother taught me that. Are you going to say that my mother was lying?
I'm going to say your mother was misunderstood.
My mother was a genius. I love her so much, and I miss her so much every day.
I do too.
She would be able to relate to me in this scenario.
And
she would agree with me.
I'm not saying it doesn't fall just short of lie of omission. It's just not a lie if you didn't say it.
It is. But I think...
You withheld information. How about that?
Under the guise of protecting the family that could potentially have wound up homeless after you lost your job for sexual harassment. Because that's how it could have been spun. And I will die on this hill. I will never not say that could have potentially happened.
Do you ever see a scenario where I was going to let my family suffer?
If he had been disciplined in the workplace for this, and he very well could have been, and maybe we'll find out after he's off of probation or whatever. But if he had been disciplined, this man would have gone out. I know it. He would have gone and found a whole nother job before he even told me anything about it. Now, is that a liar? I think so. That is a lie. It is.
That's doing what I can do for my family.
You're withholding information. Like, we're supposed to be a team.
All right, look.
We're supposed to be a team. And at the end of the day, the truth is always going to be better than a lie because a lie is always something you got to keep up with. But how do you respond
to the truth? Like, instantly or years later? How are
It depends on what the truth is. I mean, if you are secure enough in your relationship and you are comfortable with the person you're with, no matter how difficult that truth is, you're going to know that is the best. Like, you don't want to be lied to, because if you lie to me about something as simple as, you know, I broke your mug or one of the kids broke your mug, you'll lie to me about anything.
True.
The first lie you tell, it's the introductory lie. And then it just becomes easier after that, I feel. But you can't keep up with the lie.
But check this out, though. You're not weighting what I did to a lie. As simple as a broken mug lie. You're not.
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a secret. He kept the secret.
To protect.
Me from what?
From harming our relationship.
What harm did you think was going to come to our relationship?
You would get very angry at me for not having any control over what she did.
He does not have control over somebody else. He only controls himself.
Correct.
So why, I ask, did this person get close enough to him to actually straddle him? Why didn't you push the chair back? Why didn't you stand up and walk away? Why didn't you throw hands? Like, why didn't you push her up? But she still straddled you.
But I responded. You're acting like as if I was like, oh yeah. Like, that's not how it went. No. It was like, wait, what are you doing? Like, and she got up.
I'm never gonna just let this be.
I feel like worse has been done to you.
Maybe.
But you never
told
me.
My husband?
No.
Oh.
At work.
No. Do I give off warm and fuzzy to you?
Yes, you do.
Like, you have met me.
I've
Like-
seen you be more cordial, let's put it cordial with men than I am with women publicly.
Who?
Anyone at
The
work.
elderly? Like, who?
Oh. You told me you like the elderly.
Not 90-year-olds. Like,
So you're not cordial at work.
I am cordial at work.
See, that's what I mean. More so than I am when you see me.
I have no idea.
You come to my job all the time.
It's not like I can just pop up in your office and show up and
I
sit
don't
down
pop
and hang
up
out
at yours.
But you could. Like,
Yeah,
I can't
but when
just
I
get
do,
there.
When I do come and it's not popped up, you still cordial.
Yeah. In my position, you have to be. In his position, you don't have to be.
Which is the man's position.
We're not even sure what he does. I feel betrayed when something is kept from me that is later exposed. I don't want to say I feel betrayed. I don't feel betrayed. I just feel like you should use me to your benefit. If there is something that you're keeping from me, like, I think as a partner, you could maybe utilize me to come to some sort of resolution with it. Like, rather than keeping it from me, protecting me. Like, that, whatever it is, like debt, car issue, whatever it is, like, it doesn't even matter, but maybe fresh eyes, a clearer head. Like, what happened when you were losing your job?
I came to you.
But after you kept it from me.
You answered and you made everything better. Okay, I don't want to get into semantics here. But
because he's wrong.
But the betrayal?
That's why I said I don't feel betrayed.
What would you call it?
Slighted. Like, underutilized.
Maybe you need to straddle me.
No, he's already got people for that. In the streets, on the side of the road.
No, yeah, I don't think I've ever, like, me and Jackie still have our spats, but I can't say that I was betrayed. I might have been upset with something she did or the lack of stuff she did, but I've never been like, I'm just betrayed. That's like,
it's a very strong word.
Very strong word, but I've been careful. I've known from the past what to say and what not to say, what triggers and what doesn't trigger.
But people grow and change and mature. Like,
well,
I feel
your
like
response 15 years later was pretty much the same.
Because it was kept from me for so long.
But I feel like it would have been like that.
And I'm never going to be able to prove him wrong or right because I wasn't given the opportunity to have a feeling about it in the moment. I'm not a talker, but I would prefer to talk rather than text, especially if it's like something important or something serious. For that, I'll talk. I just think something's lost in translation in print, and people, like, they'll put their own inflection on something. Like, I'll have a kid text me in all caps. I don't know what causes that, and it just feels like yelling, or maybe you omit a word and it changes the whole meaning of the thought. Like, I just feel like it's best to speak about it.
Yeah. I think talking about it is the absolute best way of communication. And I would say in person is the best because you can see facial expressions, hear voice inflections, you can see body language. So yeah, but I would say, and here just recently, I communicated with Jackie through email because it was easier for me to say what I had to say through email. But I think to her point, it probably was taken differently because it was through email, and I probably should have, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes when things are hard to say, not saying it in person is better than not saying it at all.
Like, I almost feel like I don't want to discount the print thing, because that'll allow you to say everything you want to say. Like, you don't want to leave a conversation and be, driving to the Walmart or whatever and be like, I wish I had said this, or I meant to say that, or I don't remember if I said this. So I would even say, write it down, compose an email, and just like sit down with the person and say, these things have been bothering me, or these are things that I want to talk about, but I want to make sure I hit all the points. Can I read this to you?
I like that.
And then that way you have the opportunity to get it all out. It maybe doesn't come across as aggressive or hate-filled or whatever. Like, maybe you were communicating it in totality and it's being received better.
I ain't even gonna lie. If you came to me with something well written and thought out, it would be hard for me to be combative or reactive to it, because I would think, wow, she put the time in to do it and write it out. And like you said, you get to say everything you need to say. But I think, like you said in the beginning, you still need to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you still need to say it. But yeah, and we'll continue to say every episode, the biggest block to issues is communication, and it's poor communication as well that blocks it. So you want to be able to communicate in a way where both people get a chance to finish their thoughts and then come to a conclusion.
I'm not sure why, but I believe that men and women process workplace boundaries different. I think that men feel like things that happen aren't that big a deal or not worth mentioning, and women like think it is a bigger deal. Like, it's the disrespect for me. Like, I've been to work functions with you, and for all I know, I was sitting there breaking bread and having a good old gay old time with Miss Stradler, and it's just, I don't know. Guys don't get upset about some of the things that are upsetting for women. They just don't care. Like, I feel like you've seen guys in high school like argue with their friends, and then 10 minutes later, everything's good. I've seen girls argue and not talk for years. Like, it's just the difference between men and women. And I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if women are more emotional or look at a bigger picture or what could have been and get upset about that, or if guys are just so laid back, they just don't care about anything. But like, what if you came into my place of work and you came into my office and you found some man straddling me, or me straddling some man? What would you say?
I think if you were straddling him, that would be interesting. If he was straddling you and you were trying to get him up off, then that would be different. But if you were straddling him, well, yeah, I would be like, man, what are you doing? You ain't straddling me.
But it's a woman straddling
Like
a
that?
man.
Huh?
It's a woman straddling a man, like your friend, his friendly friend.
Yeah, but I was on the bottom. I was the one being straddled.
You like to be...
No, I'm not. It's not that. I'm just saying that, like, for me, in most workplaces, men do most of the flirting. Most workplaces. And when women do it, it's obvious that they're interested in said guy. So
I've flirted with old women. Like, it's just like, I just have like quick comebacks. Like, I don't feel like I'm interested in someone's grandmother because I say something slick to her.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying.
So you're saying that your friend was interested in you because she was flirting with you?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's less likely that women will do that in a workplace than men. Men are we're just dogs. Like, any meat, exactly. You see our tongue is wagging. But I guess what I'm saying, though, is it is different in the workplace because women don't have a voice that men have in the workplace, you know? So it would be less advantageous for them to do those type of things because a man's word is usually going to outweigh theirs. Not saying that's what I was hoping for in my case, but it's just the truth of society today. And so when a woman does do something like that, the last thing I feel like doing is taking her to HR because she couldn't control herself around me.
Because he's just too much.
I'm not saying that.
He is just so sexy
I'm not
that women can't control themselves.
I'm not saying that.
You are, though.
To you?
And to his friend.
You
call this woman friend. Like, I just can't move past it.
So you don't have any friends that would straddle you?
I think everybody would straddle me.
And then how should I react then?
I wouldn't. Nobody. If given the opportunity, do I think somebody would straddle me? Yeah. Do I think anybody would even attempt it? No. I don't give off that vibe that I want to say hi to half the people I deal with. So I definitely don't think anybody would get close enough to me to straddle me.
I don't believe that.
I think the sooner you tell the truth, I mean, don't open with a lie about any situation, but I think the sooner you address something, the better. You cannot.
But what's addressable? Like, should I come home and tell you everything that happened to me today?
No.
So how do you know what?
But we're talking about hard truths.
Right?
It could be anything. It could be.
But are some hard truths worth telling if they don't add?
It could be I gambled away the mortgage. Like, the
That's a hard
sooner
truth.
I know.
But somebody grabbed my butt at work. That's not a hard truth.
I don't care about that either.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. You wouldn't care about that if I came home and said somebody straddled me at work.
I will die on this hill. Or I will kill him.
Wait, no. All right, go finish your thought.
We have always told the kid, we have had just countless incidents with our children where we have told them,
yes,
if you told us sooner, we could have helped and we could have prevented it from being a bigger problem.
Right.
So if there is a hard truth to be told, the sooner it is told, the quicker you can address it and move past it.
I guess that's where I struggle is where's the line with hard truth and soft truth?
I hate it here.
I'm being serious and you taking it lightly.
I don't even know anymore. I don't know. Where is the line between hard truth and soft truth? That's a good question. That is a good question.
I felt like this was on the soft end.
The straddling. So what's hard for you?
Hard would be I lost my job.
Because of the straddling?
No.
Because he failed to report
Because the
it.
economy is bad and I have to find another one.
Which you didn't even tell me that as soon as you knew.
Because that one was hard for other reasons. Like, how do I tell my wife that who's pregnant with our 5th kid that there ain't going to be any money coming in?
The same way you told me when you finally told me.
Yeah. Good point. But that was a hard truth.
A soft one is when someone's straddling you. I'm surprised by things every day with this man. It's like I don't even know him. I feel like adaptability in a relationship is important. Like, you have to get used to the fact that women find your husband so irresistible that he's going to be swatting them away like it's his second job.
These women could look like
It doesn't matter.
bugs.
It doesn't matter. Swat.
That
I'm not insecure. I'm not intimidated by this woman, but it's just inappropriate and it's disrespectful. Whereas your mother would say disrespectful.
I don't think they would do that if they knew you, though. Maybe they would.
It doesn't matter if they know me or not. They know of me. There's pictures of me splattered all over your office, pictures of your children, your granddaughter, and somebody would have enough nerve to get within a country mile of you and
It wasn't
straddle
in my
you.
office.
In his defense, it was in someone else's office. He didn't have any pictures of his family in there.
That's what I'm saying. You got to admit it would be harder in my office with you looking at them.
It shouldn't matter if the person knows me or not. They know I exist.
I just don't think they would.
I feel like there was a message sent, whether you pushed her away or not, because in my mind, as a woman, I feel like
You got your
she
hand
could
moving and stuff.
I'm gonna have a finger wagging in a second. I feel like this person could have potentially thought the only reason he resisted is because, as he claims, which we'll never actually know, there was a witness present. So she may have thought that it was okay to do. She may have tried to do it again. She maybe even did it again. We'll find out in another 5 to 10 years.
You never asked that.
I didn't.
Why not?
Because I don't care.
But let's not pretend there hasn't been other things I've told you that didn't swell up.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Like boil over.
Maybe they did, but like, are you even affording me the benefit of the doubt? Like, are you even saying this far in, after all we've been through, after this scenario, things have kind of like changed with my receptiveness to
that's
things,
probably
or
why
with
I
my
thought
reaction to things.
That's probably why I thought it leaked. I think it leaked at the time I said it.
So who knows what else he's keeping inside? Who knows when the other leaks will...
So let me ask you this. Let me tell you that came home today. Mm-hmm. Totally different person, right? Starts massaging my back.
I'm going to think it's something you're doing.
Oh my goodness.
Because why would someone feel compelled?
I don't know. I
really hope people...
Has that not ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Exactly. No, you see it?
I'm honestly trying to think of who would have potentially done that.
Don't say the name.
No, I'm not going to say the name because I honestly think it's usually women.
You told me some cases where it wasn't a woman.
And I saw one of those people last week, but that person's just creepy and gross.
Y'all see my dilemma?
Disgusting. Not wanted and did it to everybody. Not even like massage, but like hugged a little too long.
It depends on how disgusting the person is.
No, it wasn't anything I wanted. It was something that I would quickly shoo away. Okay.
So that was my example, like to see how much you've grown. And your first reaction was, it was me.
No, I would feel like it. Why do all these women that he meets
it's not that many.
On the streets and on the side, there's only a few apparently.
What?
And on the side,
I guess what I'm saying is, if it was one, it was too many. For you, right?
More than one is a pattern. Maybe they're friends. No, not a pattern. That's not even a real thing. Maybe they're friends. Maybe they've talked to each other. Maybe the one was like, hey, I straddle him. You should give him a back rub. Like, he's always complaining his back hurts and his wife never rubs his back. Why would somebody feel compelled to come up and just start massaging your back unless they're a masseuse? Like, I
don't know. It was an example.
It was a bad one.
It was actually a good example. Because you answered exactly how I thought you would.
I expect my spouse to be honest. I don't feel like I should have to tell him, I expect you to be honest and truthful. But apparently I do. So let me tell him in front of all of you, I expect you to be honest and truthful.
And let me respond, I am honest and truthful to my lovely, beautiful wife.
He paused when he said
Of
truthful.
almost 26 years. And what I will say, there is an expectancy that you tell the truth in a relationship. But I don't think it's fair that you're expected to give every detail of your day.
I don't need every detail, nor do I want it.
And if you don't, bring it up in the present tense, don't bring it up later.
Please, because what is the point? Like, what is the point?
But if you do bring it up later,
don't do it in front of your wife.
You're going to pay. It is going to cost you. It is going to cost you. So you might want to just think about, if you feel bad saying it later, you probably just go ahead.
I don't even remember why I found out this person's, without giving too much information. Oh, I know why. He referenced what this person did and maybe their name. I think me and my daughter asked, what was this person's name?
Yes.
And in less than 60 seconds, I found this person.
That's crazy, though.
I found them.
That's crazy, though, that you would want the name.
Why not?
Why would you?
I just wanted to see who it was.
Why?
Why not?
Why would you care who it was?
Why wouldn't I want to see the person who was straddling my husband, potentially wanting to challenge me for him? Oh, God. And he's friends with her on Facebook.
It shouldn't matter. Yeah, it really just shouldn't matter who it is.
It doesn't. I don't even care about it anymore because we're not going to agree. I have moved on from it.
Until the next time. Until I get a back massage.
Until the next time he gets a back massage or a nice straddle at work.
But it's crazy because you're acting like you haven't got these same things. That's the crazy part. You sitting over there like you innocent from any physical touch at work. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. And how would I feel if you came home and told me you got straddled?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll tell you when it happens. I'll make sure to get straddled tomorrow at work. I can't wait to report back. I am going to request a straddle at work tomorrow.
What are you going to do when they do it?
I'm going to say, this is what my husband said he did when his friend straddled him.
Are you going to be appalled?
That they straddled me? Well, no, because I requested it.
Just like me.
I'm going to expect it. Yeah, just like him. Trust is hard to rebuild. I don't think I've ever not trusted him. I stand by, I trust him. I don't trust other people. It's the same when I drive. Like, I trust myself on the road. I don't trust the other drivers. I can't think of a time where I felt like I didn't trust him. I've had this happen with kids, and I know just from dealing with that, like, it's really hard to keep your mind from thinking that it could be this thing or this thing or this thing or this thing when they're like 5 minutes late coming home or when they don't answer their phone. Like, I don't think I've ever had that with him. Like he said, recently we were at odds, and I was thinking, like, the other day, like a couple days ago, I called him twice and he didn't answer. And then the following day I called him, and I was even thinking when it happened, he didn't answer any of the times I called him. And I'm going to do to him what we always threaten to do to our kids and take his phone since he doesn't know how to answer when I call. But nothing in me said, oh, I wonder where he's at or who he's with or what he's doing, or my mind didn't wander and make up all these strange scenarios. I wasn't concerned. Like, I don't think I've ever doubted him. And just so everyone knows, he had his phone on Do Not Disturb like the kids do.
I was wondering if you're going to say that part. And you told me, you said, I could be thinking you were cheating. And I was like, you could. But yeah, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it took me, I never have it on Do Not Disturb. So it took me a minute to figure out what was going on because I didn't feel any or see any phone calls. But I hate that. I don't know how the kids walk around with. I would say this to that particular question is silence sucks because you're left to guess what a person's really thinking or what really the truth is. And Jackie, because she is not a talker, she doesn't have elaborate answers, and sometimes she uses the answer "I don't know," and so that leaves me to, like she was just saying, it leaves me to come up with an imagination of what's really going on instead of being settled or satisfied with whatever answer she gave me, whether it's the one I want or not. But if I take a cold, hard look at Jackie and our relationship, she's never given me a reason not to trust her. Like I can be mad in the moment, but if I look at the track record, or I can't fill in the blanks or the details, or maybe she really just doesn't know, like it's on me now to accept that and move forward, because she's never given me a reason to doubt her. And if I look at all the things she does for me, I know she loves me, and I know whatever answer I'm looking for, she didn't mean it in a way to hurt me or whatever it is. So sometimes we just get caught in our feelings in the moments and in emotions.
I know for me, like, I don't, like, sometimes I don't know how to respond because I'm not sure where something is coming from or why. It's like when you're caught off guard and like one side has been bothered by something or thinking about something. And that's why I say, like, it's better to tell the truth right away, no matter what that truth is, no matter how hard it is, right away, because you don't want to be. I can be making up all these things on my own, or I could be driving around and just having all these thoughts and all these things that have been bothering me and weighing on me. And just like a conversation I might start with him, I am like 10 steps ahead in my mind. And I feel like he should be where I'm at, but he's not, because I haven't shared these feelings with him. I've let these things build up and then I'm putting them on him. And I don't feel like that's fair. I know when we were separated, I worked overnights, and I remember he worked overnights for a period of time, and it was very early in our marriage. And I know when we would argue back then, like, he'd be at work at night and all you could do was think, because you don't have a lot of people there. And then your mind makes up these scenarios or these stories, or you start having these conversations with the other person in your head and coming up with like this dialogue. And I know for me, that's what I did a lot at night because I worked independently, and it was the worst. It was horrible because you've gone through and had these pretend conversations with your partner, and you've gone back and forth. And for me, anyway, I know, like, my conversations were like argumentative, like the things that I would say to him and like how unreasonable I thought he was being. And it just doesn't help anything. Like, I feel like you need to, and sometimes it takes a little while for a feeling to actually become. Like, you might feel like, this thing is kind of bothering me, but is it bothering me? Am I just in a bad mood today? Is it something else that's bothering me? So I know sometimes it takes a little bit of time for those things to evolve. So it might take you a little bit of time to address it. But as soon as you know that you're unhappy or having a situation, like, I feel like it's best to address it as soon as possible. I feel like he always assumes I'm always going to react the same.
And I'm right 99% of the time. I'm just messing. Well, I'm up there. Well, go ahead, finish your thought.
I can't have a reaction.
You can. Are you ever right about my reactions?
I feel like I am.
Yeah.
I feel like I can set my clock to some things.
Yeah, that's all.
Like, I do feel like I am. But I still feel like it's fair to give the person a chance to react, because people do change. Or let's say we're arguing about, this mug today, and his reaction is negative today. But maybe when we talk about it and we resolve the issue and we revisit it in a week, like, his reaction may not be the same. It might be similar, but not the same. Like, I feel like it's only fair to give everyone's always changing and evolving and growing. Like, they're learning from past mistakes, past behaviors. And I feel like it's only fair to give people the opportunity to prove you wrong.
Yeah, I'm over here laughing because
I'm right.
Yeah, she's right. I will say though, although she is right, you do get worn out with the same old reaction every time you say something to someone. And I feel like if you're getting the same old reaction for everything, and you can call it before it happens, then there's something deeper going on than whatever that current issue is. But I will say, like, I was laughing because just here recently, we were going back and forth, and she actually had a different reaction than I thought. And it's been great. It's been wonderful. Like, because I was doubting that things would change in this particular area. And I was like, so when she said, you got to give people a chance, and proof is in the pudding, I guess. It feels good when you can, have a back and forth and then come to a conclusion that where both parties actually do change and actually say, okay, I hear you. I'm listening to you. Let's try to make it work. So she's right.
I usually am. I think I said in a previous episode that, like, I'm just not, because I felt like we argued so much when we were younger. And I look back on, like, the time when we were apart, and I think, where could I have maybe not said something? Like, did I really need to say the thing I said that, like, blew it up? Did I really need to get in that dig? Did I really need to make that snarky comment? Like, I feel like I just don't want to argue. Like, I'm not going to argue with anybody. Like, I don't have it in me. I don't care to, because I see where that got us previous. Like, I'm grateful for what we went through. Like, I'm glad. I used to be like, oh, if I had only not said this or not done this thing, but I'm glad everything happened the way it did, because I don't think we would be here if it hadn't. I really don't. But I feel like you have to extend a little grace when you're going through something. Like, you have to give the person the benefit of the doubt. And it's nothing like, oh, he's lying, stealing, cheating. I mean, who knows what he's doing? I might find out 5 years from now that he's doing all three. But I just don't feel like it's fair to the relationship, fair to the other person, if you're not extending, like, allowing them that grace to mess up or prove you wrong. Like, I would love to be proven wrong. If I have this thought about him or a situation, like, I would love for him to not react the way that I think he would, or not respond in a way that he did previous that would make me hesitant to approach a situation or voice my opinion.
Yeah, I think every relationship needs grace. And, like, even in this situation, like, maybe I didn't handle it correctly. I don't even know. I don't know the right way to handle something like that. Maybe y'all can help in viewer land. But I just want the grace to be trusted that, like, that's all it was. And it wasn't much. And like, I want to be able to also give that same grace when I'm not understanding why I'm not getting the answers I think I should. But just grace is about knowing that even if we don't see eye to eye, we know that each other has our best interests in heart. We know that each other loves us, and we know that each other aren't trying to do anything to intentionally hurt us. And so if I can hold on to that, I can continue to give grace and hopefully get it. And I think you got to give to get it. God ain't like that, but we are.
I feel like when speaking about the Stradler,
The Stradler, who she's looked up and found.
and I can't even remember, this person is so off my radar. Like, I can't, I feel like I remember, and actually I'm going to look it up later. I don't know why I even know the name. Why was I given the name? Like,
because you
I don't
kept asking. You kept threatening me.
in front of a witness, kind of like the witness that watched
Yeah,
the
but
straddling
it was
incident.
kind of like crazy that you would even
It
care.
was, yeah, like I don't care. Like, I just
Okay.
I don't see, and he's not extending me grace.
No,
so
but
I'm
you
gonna stop
made me
talking.
show you the person.
Yeah, I don't remember. No, I found the person.
No, I had to give you the name.
You gave me the name.
Yeah, and
I found the person.
But you kept begging me for the name.
I don't know why. I think we were just.
Now that she has it, it wasn't much.
I think we were gonna ride out. I think we were gonna look for.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
We were gonna roll.
Daddy, what?
Yeah. I had my roll dog with me. I don't care. Like,
You say that?
I really, honestly don't care, and I feel like I truly feel like a younger me would be like, what else is he keeping from me? Who else is he entertaining when he's not answering his phone at work like you didn't earlier?
I was the one being entertained. What do you mean? Who am I entertaining?
So he admits it was entertaining for him.
No.
I just hope everybody's listening to the little nuggets that he's been dropping this episode so that you can all side with me.
I don't be entertaining anybody.
I don't care. Like, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, he's coming home to me. Like, and it's not like he's going to go out and cheat on me all week. And then at the end of the day, he's coming home for me. Like, I know he doesn't want anybody. Like, I'm secure enough in our marriage and our relationship and how he feels about me that I'm not intimidated. I'm not worried about somebody else sneaking in and taking his attention from me. But if it ever came to that, like, I would like to think I had enough respect for myself to not stand up for that, to not send that message to my daughter or my granddaughter, to not send that message to my sons that it's acceptable to behave that way. And I think we are aligned in that we don't believe in that. Like, we don't want to see that for anybody. And he ain't going nowhere. Not even with the Stradler.
There's so much that we could have covered of incidences where.
Oh, I got a big one.
What?
Someone wanted me dead, remember? I won't talk about it. I'll let him, if he chooses to introduce that.
No, that's why I said, like, you act like these things.
That was mild compared to something else that happened.
Yeah, I mean, but it don't be me. Like,
He's the victim.
No, I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. What I'm saying is, like, people do things that catch me off guard, and I'm just like, I can't believe it.
He's like this doe-eyed Bambi just going through life thinking that people are just nice, and they're not. He needs me to protect him.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's it.
I don't know how much it's helped people, but
I doubt it helped them.
I don't know. I just really wanted people to see kind of how men think versus women, and
men are wrong.
If y'all watch this episode back, y'all can see the circle she talked in. she basically gave my answer for me at the end, which is she don't care and she trusts me anyway. She just wanted to start something up, and
I would just like it duly noted that he is the one who started it by bringing it up in the first place.
So, man,
Alex,
do not bring it up. That's what she's saying. It's just
Alex, meet me for dinner so we can debrief.
Oh no, Alex will be on my side.
We're meeting this week.
No such thing as live omission. Just keep it moving.
There is a such thing as live omission, and I would like to hear from everyone on whether or not they agree with me and my beloved mother.
And if you agree with her and her beloved mother,
then come join me
please explain.
In the search for the Stradler.
Please explain. Please explain how this could have enhanced your relationship.
It couldn't have.
Exactly.
Which is why I don't know why I know. Like, we're just, I will die on this hill. I can't say it enough.
It's back to not saying nothing at all.
A waste.
And hopefully this wasn't a waste of yours. So, Limitless Livin. Look for us.
Limitless-livin. Livin without the G.
Yeah, that's on our website. And then you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and also, what am I missing?
Podbean? Is that something?
No, that's the podcast. Or Apple Podcasts, Apple, Spotify. Maybe I did get them on Instagram, whatever. We're going to put them up on the screen.
We are Limitless Livin.
Remember, in marriage, you can live, love, and laugh limitlessly.